Hello guys, my name's Cassandra and today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of Uptown Yellowknife. This will be a two-part video as it's very long. It's the biggest section of town, so I'm going to split it into the commercial and industrial part, which is what we're looking at right here. So we've got that Ready Mart there, that Booster Juice, the Source, just in case you couldn't see the signs there. Then we have a McDonald's, which is one of our only varieties of fast food restaurants. I was showing you that section across the street. There's Independent. I was showing you the section across the street because they're putting a KFC in there soon. So I'm pretty excited about the Friday, even though I don't even like KFC that much. There's supposed to be a Taco Bell too, but they're not putting it in now apparently. That is the Stanton Hotel. That's the hotel we stayed at when we first moved to Yellowknife. I think we were there for like 20 days or something like that when we first came in. And if you go down the road, which I'm showing you here, it leads to the hospital, which will come up in the video later on. We'll get you a better view of the things across the street on our way back in a different part of the video, but I'm just giving you a little glance there. I know we passed Independent quickly there, but there aren't many selections of places to get food here in Yellowknife, as in discount stores or a selection of grocery stores. There's Independent and Co-op and Walmart in this section. Walmart is a superstore, but it only has like pantry items for groceries. And then there's also an Independent downtown and then a Northern Food Market, it's called. So that's like almost like Costco items, like a small selection of Costco items. And that's really it, other than small things there. There was a Brick there in this section, a Pizza Hut. There's a Staples coming up. There's a Reitman's in there. There is Quiznos. I forgot about Quiznos. That's, I guess, another fast food option. We don't go there very much. And there's some automotive store in there, I think. My doctor's office and dentist were in that part actually at the beginning near the Pizza Hut there as well. So as I was saying, this is a part one of this video. Make sure you subscribe for part two, which should be coming out soon, as well as ring that bell to all. It won't work all the time, but hopefully it will work for you and it will let you know when I do post videos so that you can check them out if you want to and not let YouTube try to guess what you want to watch. So part two will be more of the residential, and a lot of the schools are in this area as well that I was able to get. So Co-op is just on the other side there. We're just passing it. I didn't get a clip of it, maybe on the way back. And then coming up here is Canadian Tire and Home Hardware. Oh, there's a Northern Industrial Sales as well. So definitely give this a thumbs up, guys. Also, if it's been helpful to you and you have enjoyed the town tours, if you do want to see the rest of Yellowknife, I've got pretty much all of them out except for that part two that I just told you about. So I'll leave a playlist down below for you if you do want to check out the driving tours of the rest of the city. That's Gastown. And then right here on the right is where we actually bought our new vehicle at Yellowknife Motors here. Make sure you see Jack if you go in there. He's the one that sold us the car and he's wonderful. But the whole team is really, really kind to us. So that was a great experience for us. If you haven't seen that video, I do talk about our experience buying a car here. If you're interested, I do get that question often of should we buy a car before we move or should we wait until you get here? So if you have questions like that, that video definitely might help you out. So I was trying to show you the snowboard park, but I was like not quite sure which section it was. It's just a little section. I think I get a better clip of it in another part of the video. We are beginning of November here, just in case you're wondering. It doesn't look like this all the time. A lot of people think it does. I do make a video every month about what the weather's like and what activities you can do each month. Yeah, just what it looks like in Yellowknife every month. So I have a playlist called Yellowknife every month. If you want to check out a certain month, if you're thinking of visiting in May or whatever it might be, then you can check out that video and hopefully that will help you to decide what month is best to visit. Here we're coming up to the national car rental place. As you'll see as we pass, there's some cars for sale with some for sale signs. We've had great experience renting cars from there, but not great experience trying to buy a car from there. I definitely would not recommend even checking it out. That's just was my experience. Of course, I'm sure people have had positive experiences, but I'm just letting you know mine. But they are great to rent from, and they are really close to the airport here. I'm actually not sure if they're the only option for car rentals, but again, we've had to rent a car a few times and they've been great. So we're just heading to the airport here. I'm just going to show you the outside. Today I'm not taking you inside, but you can let me know in the future if that's something you do want to see inside the airport. There's another airport we showed you in another one of the town tours as well, but it's just a tiny one. I think it's called, what is it called? Air Tindy, I think it's called. But this is like the, I guess, biggest airport, the Yellowknife airport that we're coming up to here. Oh, Chris was telling me that's where you leave your car if you are flying. I'm just going to cut a little bit of the footage here of us driving back out because it's not much to see, but I did want to show you all the planes here. I'm not sure if any of these work, but there's lots of planes in that little part. And then I try to show you the part from where they take off, like the runway. It's coming up here right after we get through this vehicle graveyard, but it's very quick, so don't blink. And then we're going to cut to another part of the town tour, so you don't have to look at basically nothing. There it is, the runway. Okay, so we're just turning back onto Old Airport Road here. And I am just going to skip ahead a bit just until we get to some buildings that you can see. You've already seen the helicopter place on the right here, and there will be some buildings coming up here. This is Northern Transit, I think it's called, Transport. I'm not quite sure what that is on the right there. But we're coming up to that Northern food store I was telling you guys about. I'm going to show you like a glimpse up the driveway. The building is like pretty far in the back and kind of strange to figure out when you first go, but once you go once, it's fine. So it's right here, right after this truck. And it's only open on Saturdays. Right there, that red building in the back. Saturdays 10 to 5 or something like that, 10 to 8. Oh, there's My World, and then there's a dance studio in the back, and then there's, I think, a few other things in there I'm not quite sure of. But My World's like an indoor play area for the kids. It's pretty expensive, but it's nice. I think that's a hot tub place, like to buy hot tubs. Remax. And this is a rental company, this Triton one, and we dealt with them when we came up a little bit. They have a limited selection, but they're very, very nice to deal with. They were very helpful. as far as like gauging what the average prices here are and things like that. They were very helpful, like sending statistics and averages and stuff like that. So they were really kind. We're coming up to Co-op soon. There's a few industrial buildings here on the right that we're passing that I'm not quite sure what they are. I think it's like bulk places for restaurants or something. Like this one's always saying signs you can get like, I don't know, coffee or something. I'm not quite sure. So here's Co-op on the right here. There's a gas station there as well, the Co-op gas station. This corner gets very slippery in the winter. Like you do have to take it really slow. So there's a whole bunch of things in this little strip mall thing. There's a place called Fat Burger that's pretty good. There's a liquor store in there. Domino's. There's Subway. What am I missing? Oh, I'm showing you. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we got to stop here, so I get to show you guys in slow motion some things. Oh, flower shop. Rebecca's Flowers. I don't know if it's like a pool place. I'm not sure if I think that's a hair studio. Don't quote me on this. And then, oh yeah, M&M is in there as well. M&M Meat Market or whatever. So Walmart's here. Mark's Work Warehouse is in this little part as well. And Tim Hortons. There's Mark's. Oh yeah, and there's a Super 8 in the back there. Here's Jiffy Lube. And then there's some things in there. Anytime Fitness is in there. Telus. Here, I'll get you a close-up of there. There's the Bank of Montreal. Oh, Vision Center. There's that Lowell's Market. There's a BMO. There's the Monkey Tree Pub in the back there. I hear they have good food. I'm not sure. I'm thinking of doing some restaurant videos to try out some of the local restaurants here because I hear a lot of good things. Every time I do one of these videos and I'm passing a restaurant, you guys will say, oh, like if you're from here, you'll be like, oh, get this milkshake or get this whatever meal. And so I think that'd be really fun to try out some of the restaurants. Definitely comment down below if that's something you're interested in or if there's a certain restaurant you want me to start with. I can do a little restaurant series. So this blue building we're passing here is where you set up your electricity. I'm not sure about other utilities, but definitely your electricity. And then here's that place again where they're building the KFC. And it does say a Starbucks on this sign, but I'm not positive the Starbucks is still coming. So that's it for part 1 of the Uptown Yellowknife tour here. So definitely make sure you subscribe for part 2, as well as other videos about living in Yellowknife and homeschooling. And I also do some food videos. So definitely make sure you subscribe and hit the bell to all for that. And thank you guys so much. And I'll see you in the next video.